What's up guys, bringing you today another Ask Tonk video, and today's question comes from admin JTB, and he says, what do you think about HVT? I think it ruins the game. Really, when I play with the tank I'm always HVT, it's so annoying. And it really is annoying, and my problems with the commander are the following. It was a really massive disappointment when it came, because let me put a picture over here on the screen, and here we go. This is a image of commander before the game was released. This was one of the images that was leaked, that how commander was supposed to work. So if you check now the picture, this is obviously Lanking Dam map, and if you check on the assets of the commander, you can see that he has really cool stuff to deploy. A gunship, a tank, some sort of a submarine, what it seems to me, a tomahawk, a UAV, and a tugs, I guess. This SGU thingy at the bottom. Now, when I saw this picture back in 2013, a few months before the game was released, I was really hyped for the commander, so to say. I thought it's really gonna be a game changer, and the team who's gonna have a commander, it's just gonna be awesome. That another guy who's supporting you and he's leading the team to the victory, and all this stuff. And I really thought it's gonna be a big game changer, and it really was a big game changer in a bad fucking way. Because what commander is, the commander is a permanent thugs on the enemy team. A permanent thugs, a permanent annoying feature, and it really is just a really annoying feature. I mean guys, let's be honest, it's borderline almost useless, the commander. Those few times he will drop you the supply crate when you need it as infantry, and that's pretty much it. The way people play commanders are that they mostly join Siege of Shanghai, Zavod or Flat Zone, or some other map like that where they can spam the cruise missile on highly populated flags, and that's their sort of fun. So they will just tag you as HVT, and all the people on the map will come after you after a while. Now, as I don't have a problem with HVT so much as a concept, it sounds like a cool idea, right? But it should have been made something like that. If you're marked as an HVT, that shit shouldn't last like forever and shouldn't be unlimited. Like, let's say you get spotted as an HVT, that thing should last for maybe like 5 seconds. Just a notification to the enemy team where you are currently located, and then it should disappear, and it should have like a 90-second cooldown. So it should just basically be a recon information for 5 seconds for the enemy team to know your current location. And that's it. But as of right now, they always know your current location when you're HVT. There is literally, I think, no cooldown on it. So basically, he can just mark you again when the thing disappears. And it's really, really annoying. And the problem I have with that is, like, I don't understand how come DICE didn't change that yet. I'm pretty sure you and me are not the only people who ever were talking about HVT and how annoying it is. But I just think that it's not a top priority with DICE to change that. Which is really unfortunate, because maps like Operation Locker, and if the enemy team has a commander, there is no way in hell you will ever flank anybody on this map. And this is a map that relies on flanking heavily if you want to win with your team this map, which is just a clusterfuck map. So if you don't use the snow, you're pretty much lost. And that's the main problem I have with the commander. On some maps it's really annoying, you know, and these people that join on the commander slots don't actually play for the commander slot, you know, to help his team. They're most likely gonna join maps like Siege of Shanghai or Flood Zone, or some map with highly populated flags, like for example the Skyscraper on Charlie, or Delta flag on Zavod, all the rooftops, so they can spam their little cruise missiles on everybody who's on that flag. And I just don't see how is that a team play initiative, and what does commander have to do with team play? Yes, we can argue once in a while he will drop you that supply crate which will give you ammo, but then again you have supports who can do the same thing without this waiting time for this thing to parachute while you're like taking bullets waiting for the thing to parachute from the sky. Come on, it's ridiculous, and I think the commander is borderline a useless asset. It's just really annoying. It's just an annoying, in theory, useless asset. The only useful thing the commander does is that it can just permanently spot you with the HVT and spam his UAVs and EAVs and whatever the fuck he has. And as I said, which is really unfortunate, knowing what the commander is today and what it could have been when I look up on the picture of the image you saw on the screen. And I was thinking how cool it would be if the commander could deploy vehicles like maybe a tank, an LAV, on maps like Dam or some maps that are not gold mode level where you only have a lot of tanks. But let's say that the commander can deploy a tank on Dam, like it was shown in the picture. You only have 2 tanks on Dam. So basically, if both of them are dead, and say that the enemy team is taking Delta Flag, for example, and there is no armored vehicles there from your defenders, that the commander could drop the tank for his team, like an airdrop tank, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if that's realistic, but it would be a cool way to help your team to fight the armored vehicles if you could actually deploy high vehicle assets. But that's simply not the case, and it's really unfortunate. And I'm hoping this will be changed for the next Battlefield game, and if not, and if they just plan to put the commander the same like it is at the moment in BF4, then I would be really fucking disappointed. And that's it for this video. I hope I answered your question, and I hope everybody else enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.